So here it is, Monday morning. It's about 5 a.m. Monday morning before the storm. Kind of clear skies right now, I guess. But here in a little while, we are going to be getting an ice storm. And I'm hoping that it won't cause any problems, power outages, accidents. But I already know the inevitable is going to happen. Since Sunday morning, actually Saturday night, they've been spewing all over the TV, radio, cell phones, everything, the impending storm. So, if people here don't know about the storm yet, then they obviously don't have any of the preceding. And those are the people who are going to get out and act like nothing's going on and end up either in the ditch, in a tree, or in someone else's car. And those are the people that I despise being on the road. I've gotten 5 text messages from various police departments and weather stations advising not to drive. So there's no excuse to not know what's going to be here soon. I've already made preparations at home as far as what I'm going to be needing to plug in and stay plugged in at night, because the storm is supposed to hit overnight, which means if we lose power, it will be overnight. So I will have to rely on the batteries to sustain the bare minimum of what I've got. So I've already made those preparations. I've got a gas-filled heater so that I should be, well, it's kerosene. So I should be able to sustain the warmth at least, so I don't have to worry about necessity electricity things like the fridge and the aquarium heater and filter. I don't even know why I drove this way, because I'm so used to going this way for work. I'm driving to the store now because I'm going to get some gas and I'm going to pick up a couple things. Unfortunately, I work tonight. I will be driving right in the middle of the peak of what is to happen. Literally right in the middle of it. And so my problem is obviously going to be that I'm going to be dealing with, and it just so happens to be the one night in, the month that I have to go in at midnight, and I'll literally be right in the middle of the ice storm. So everybody's gonna be out because it'll be a Monday night, so people will still be, hanging out at bars and things like that. And I'm hoping that common sense will strike most people, but life goes on for many people who refuse to give up their daily routines or nightly routines, even for an ice storm. Unfortunately, I have to work, so I will be driving in it very cautiously. I will have my camera rolling, and I will be obviously very, very defensive, much more defensive than I usually am, because there will definitely be ice on the road. There's no doubt about that. That's inevitable. So, with that in mind, I'm going to leave early, obviously. I'm going to plan ahead, know exactly where I'm going to go to get there, and that's it. I mean, really, that's it. Not much more I can do. By the time I get out of work, though, this stuff should all be melted. The ice should be long melted because it's supposed to warm up into the 40s that morning, believe it or not. We've got this warm front or something moving through just after the ice storm, so it will melt all of the crap by the time I get out of work. So the drive home will not be a problem. But yeah, not looking forward to this at all. But it'll be a good test of my solar storage capacity and what I can sustain during what could be a long power outage, or not at all. Could be an hour, could be 3 or 4 days. We don't know at this point. Where I live, fortunately, I don't really have to worry too much about that. But that doesn't mean that an adjacent substation or whatever doesn't go out and knock out our substation. But, we'll just have to see. So I'm going to get some gas right now, grab a little bit of food, some supplies, I guess, some things that I know I'm gonna need. And so yeah, go ahead and do that right now. Alright, so got basically dinner for everybody. Like I said, I gotta work. Actually, I have to work at midnight tonight. So I wanted to make sure that everybody was taken care of tonight while we're having the ice storm. And then tomorrow on my way home, I can always stop at the store and get something, because it should be long over by then. So I just hope all the... It's always funny, because we still get business even on days like this, ice storms and things like that. I'm trying to break a part of bale of lumber is when it's been iced over. I'll have the chisel out, that's for sure. But anyways, so yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be in the middle of it. And I guess I could have gone. I didn't realize you guys were moving that slow. I'll be in the middle of it, not by choice. So I'll have plenty of coverage going into work. Hopefully it just won't be that bad. Hopefully it's just going to continuously rain. Yeah, it's going to be a little ice, but I'm just hoping that it's not going to be that bad. And we'll just have to see. But I'll get, I'll have my camera rolling like I always do. For anything other than just my own ass, because if somebody comes strolling through a red light and I'm going through it and they T-bone me, well, I'll have it on camera that it was green for me. That's always been my philosophy for having these cameras run. But if these people don't know by now that there's an ice storm coming, then they live under a rock, and they only come out to go to work or the store or something, because they've been making it abundantly clear for the past several nights that we've got a big ice storm coming. There's going to be power outages. There's going to be slippery roads. It's going to be a problem. Wow. Two cops sitting right there in the parking lot. Anyways, so yeah, I'm getting out now while I can, because this is the time to do it. When you don't have, when you're up in the morning and hardly anybody is up, that's the time to do your shopping. That's the time to get your gas. And because usually on my commute home, you guys have seen, there's more traffic, there's, more things going on, especially on weekends. So I like to get my stuff done early in the morning when there's nobody on the road. And I've always enjoyed drives like this. I like quiet drives like this. I like to drive. I really do. I like to travel, go and do things. Not very many people, well, I'm not saying not very many, but there are many people out there who just prefer not to be in a car and just fly everywhere. But you know what? If I were going to, let's say, Disney World from Michigan, I would like to drive. Yes, it's gas. Yes, you have to sit for a lot of the time, but I just like being on the road. That's just me. I just like being on the road. I love going up north. There's so many wonderful roads up there. The tunnel of trees. There's just all sorts of great things. So I just like to drive. That's all. I like the open road and being able to get out and just drive. Very much enjoy it. So anyway, my next video is going to be the ice storm coverage. On the way home, it'll be boring, but I'll give you the aftermath and stuff like that. But on the way in, that's going to be the exciting time. People getting out of the bars, people getting out just because they think it's cool to be out on the road because of all the ice, and they want to be a part of the action, whatever. Anyway, I'll catch you guys here in another 24 hours or so. So take care and drive safe.